A Canada Mental Health Psychology Job Guide. Chapter 1. Canadian Mental Health Jobs. Canadian Psychology Jobs. cpa.ca/careers. cpa.ca, Canadian Psychological Association. cpa-apc.org, Canadian Psychiatry. academicinvest.com/arts-careers/psychology-careers. allpsychologycareers.com. allpsychologycareers.com/psychology-career-salaries.html. apa.org. Career Development Career Guides. apa.org, American Psychological Association. apa.org/careers/index.aspx. bc-counselors.org, BC Association of Clinical Counsellors. bps.org.uk, the British Psychological Society. ca.indeed.com/psychologist-canada-jobs. ca.indeed.com/psychology-jobs. camh.net, Mental Health. camh.net/Clark-Epps, Institute of Psychiatry. can-acn.org, Canadian Association for Neuroscience. careerjet.ca, Canada Jobs. careerprofiles.info/psychology-careers.html. careers.yourq.ca/my-degree/psychology. careersinpsychology.org. careersinpsychology.org/psychology-careers. carleton.ca/psychology/careers/career-options. ccpa-accp.ca, Canadian Counselling and Psychotherapy Association. ccppp.ca, the Canadian Council of Professional Psychology Programs. chmonline.ca. cihr-irsc.gc.ca/e/27982.html, Mental Health in the Workplace, National Mental Health Week. cjsonline.ca, the Canadian Journal of Sociology Online. cmha.bc.ca. cmha.ca, 800-857-6213, Canadian Mental Health Association. cmhons.org, Nova Scotia. coach.ca. counsellingmen.com, Counselling for Men, Toronto. cpa.ca, Canadian Psychological Association. cpa.ca, Canadian Psychological Association. cpa.ca, Canadian Psychological Association. cpa.ca, Psychological Association. cpa.ca/history/his2.html, History of Psychology. cpa.ca/students/career/careers in psychology. cpa-apc.org, Canadian Psychiatry. cpa-apc.org, Psychiatry. cpamedical.org, Psychiatry. cpca-rpc.ca, Canadian Professional Counsellors Association. cprf.ca, Canadian Psychiatric Research Foundation. csiscarriers.ca/research and development psychologist. ementalhealth.ca, Mental Health Resources for Ottawa Carleton, Ontario. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Ontario_mental_health_act. findyourbalance.ca. forensic-psychiatry.ca. forum.psychlinks.ca. greatcanadianpsych.ca. introspect.ca, Tools for Personal Development. justbeuel.com, Vancouver, BC, and Toronto, on. Learn how to become.org/psychologist/clinical-psychologist. mentalhealthroundtable.ca. mentalhealthworks.ca, Workplace Mental Health Training. miaw.ca, Mental Illness Awareness Week. mitra.com, Medical Software. nationalcarierservice.direct.government.uk/psychologist.aspx. psyccareers.com. psych.mun.ca psychclassics.yourq.ca psychclassics.yourq.ca/topic.htm psychlinks.ca psychlinks.ca psychologicalscience.org, Association for Psychological Sciences. psychologists.bc.ca, BC Psychological Association. psychology.org/careers. psychology.ca/careers-in-psychology. psychology.ca/careers-in-psychology-Canada. psychologycareercenter.org. psychologycareercenter.org/job-search.html. psychologydegrainline.net/careers. psychologychoolguide.net/psychology-careers. psychologytoday.com/basics/career. psychonomic.org, Psychonomic Society. selfhelpconnection.ca. socialpsychology.org/career.htm. stresscanada.org. suicideinfo.ca. verywell.com/psychology-careers-40144473. workopolis.com/jobsearch/psychology-jobs. workopolis.com/jobsearch/psychology-jobs/Ontario-Canada. wowjobs.ca. yourq.ca/department/psych/orgs. Canada Psychology Organizations. Canadian Psychological Association. Canadian Association of School Psychologists. 141 Laurier Avenue West No. 702. Ottawa, on K1P5J3. Canada. CPA.ca. Canadian Association of School Psychologists. 10660 Trepassey Drive. Richmond, BC V7E41, 7. CPA.ca/CASP. Association of State and Provincial Psychology Boards. POG 241245. Montgomery, Alabama 36124. ASBPB.org. Canadian Mental Health Association. 550 Sherbrooke St. West. Number 310. Montreal, QCH3A1B9. 800-857-6213. 514-849-3291. cmhnat@interlog.com. cmha.ca. Canadian Mental Health Association National Office. 2160 Yonge Street. 3rd floor. Toronto, on M452Z3. 456-484-7750. Fax, 416-484-4617. cmha.ca. Canadian Institute of Stress. Box 665, Station U. Toronto, on M8Z5Y9. 456-236-4218. Fax, 456-237-1828. Canadian Psychological Association. 151 Slater St. Number 205. Ottawa, on KIP 5H3. 613-237-2144. Fax, 613-237-1674. cpa.ca. Canadian Psychiatric Association. 441 McLaren. Number 260. Ottawa, on K2P2H3. 800-267-1555. 613-234-2815. Fax, 613-234-9857. cpa@medical.org. cpa.medical.org. Center for Addictions and Mental Health Foundation, CAMH. 250 College Street. Ground floor. Toronto, on M5T1R8. 416-979-6909. Fax, 416-979-6910. Foundation@camh.net. camh.net. Depression Info and Resource Center, Canada. 888-557-5051. Schizophrenia Society of Canada. Number 814. 75 The Donway W. N. York, on M3C2E9. 800-809 Hope. 416-445-8204. Fax, 416-445-2270. Schizophrenia.ca. Canadian Psychology Laws and Licensing Boards by Province. College of Alberta Psychologists. 10,123 to 99 Street, 2100 Sun Life Place. Edmonton, UB T5J3H1. 780-424-5070. cap.ab.ca, Alberta homepage. qp.gov.ab.ca/documents/acts/h07.cfm, Alberta Health Professions Act. British Columbia. College of Psychologists of British Columbia. 1755 West Broadway, Suite 404. Vancouver, BC V6J4S5. 604-736-6164. collegeofpsychologists.bc.ca, BC homepage. qp.gov.bc.ca/stat/age/96183_01.htm, BC Health Professions Act. qp.gov.bc.ca/reg/health-prof/442_99.htm, BC Psychologists Regulations. collegeofpsychologists.bc.ca/documents.php, BC Application Packet. Manitoba. Psychological Association of Manitoba. 162-2025 Corridon Ave, number 253. Winnipeg, MBR3P0N5204-487-0784. cpmb.ca, Manitoba Psychological Association of Manitoba homepage. gov.mb.ca/laws/statutes/ccsm/p190e.php, Manitoba Psychologists Registration Act. cpmb.ca/documents/ce% sign 20 instructions sign 202007.pdf, Manitoba Psychology Continuing Education Forms. New Brunswick. College of Psychologists of New Brunswick. 238 St. George Street, Suite 5. Moncton, NBE1C1V9. 506-382-1994. cpnb.ca/en/home.aspx, New Brunswick homepage English. French language. cpnb.ca/fr/home.aspx, New Brunswick homepage French. Newfoundland and Labrador. Newfoundland and Labrador Board of Examiners in Psychology, NFPB. P.O. Box 5666, Station C. St. John's, NLA 1C5W8. 709-579-6313. North by East P.info, Newfoundland and Labrador homepage, hoa.gov.nl.ca/hoa/regulations sign 5 CRC 9611229.htm, Consolidated Newfoundland and Labrador Psychology Regulations under the Psychologists Act. North by East P.info/number sign information FO Rappel Licans, Newfoundland and Labrador information for applicants. Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia Board of Examiners in Psychology. Halifax Professional Centre, Suite 455. 5991 Spring Garden Road. Halifax, Nova Scotia B3H1Y6902-423-2238. nsbep.org/pages/contact.html, Nova Scotia homepage. nsbep.org/pages/forms.html, Nova Scotia application forms. Ontario. The College of Psychologists of Ontario. L'Ordre des Psychologues de l'Ontario. 110 Eglinton Avenue West Suite 500. Toronto, Ontario M4R1A3. 416-961-8817. cpo.on.ca, Ontario homepage. cpo.on.ca, Ontario Regulations, Standards and Guidelines. Prince Edward Island Psychologists Registration Board. Registrar, Dr. Philip Smith. Department of Psychology. University of Prince Edward Island. Charlottetown, PE. C1A4P3. 902-566-0549. paypsychology.org/payprb, Prince Edward Island Psychologists Registration Board. peepsychology.org/pperb/wp content/uploads/2012/pperb.act20092.pdf, Prince Edward Island Psychologists Act, Chapter 14. peepsychology.org/pperb/wp content/uploads/2012/04/pperb.regulations20111.pdf, Prince Edward Island Psychologists Regulations, Chapter P27.2. peepsychology.org/pperb/wp content/uploads/2012/04/pperb.application.form_.psychologist-candidate.pdf, Prince Edward Island Psychologists Application Forms. Quebec. Ordre des Psychologues du Québec. 1100, Rue Beaumont No. 510. Mont-Royal, Quebec H3P3H5. 514-738-1881, extension 225. ordrepsi.qc.ca, Quebec homepage. Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan College of Psychologists. 348 Albert Street. Regina, SKS4R2N2. 306-352-1699. skcp.ca, Saskatchewan homepage. skcp.ca/allegius_agree.html, Saskatchewan Psychologists Act. skcp.ca/registration.html, Saskatchewan information about registering as a psychologist. Canadian Psychologist Associations by province. Psychologists Association.ab.ca, Psychologists Association of Alberta. Psychologists.bc.ca, British Columbia Psychological Association, BCA. mps.mb.ca, Manitoba Psychological Society. nfpsych.com, Association of Newfoundland Psychologists, ANP. apns.ca, Association of Psychologists of Nova Scotia. psych.on.ca, Ontario Psychological Association. ordrepsi.qc.ca, Ordre des Psychologues du Québec. Canada Psychiatry Jobs Career. ca.indeed.com/psychiatry-jobs. ca.indeed.com/psychiatry-jobs-in-Ontario. ca.jobrapido.com/psychiatrist-jobs-in-Canada. canada.workcircle.com/jobs/canada/psychiatry. careers.bmj.com/careers/advice/view-article.html?ID=1984. careers.fsrhealth.com/jobs/5168/psychiatrist/job. medical.careers.global/jobs for doctors in psychiatry. athona.com/medical/specialties/psychiatry-jobs. healthycareers.com/physician-surgeon-jobs-in-Canada. healthycareers.com/psychiatry-mental-health-jobs. verywell.com/psychiatrist-a-career-overview-2795641. verywell.com/psychology-careers-4014473 jobs.ehealthcares.com/jobs/psychiatry-2837665-b jobs.phsa.ca/vancouver/psychiatry-jobs jobsource.aacap.org/jobs/8449100/psychiatrist mdwork.com mead.ucsf.edu/ume/career-information-psychiatry money.usnews.com/careers/best-jobs/psychiatrist indeed.com/psychiatrist-jobs okerrecruitment.com/psychiatry-jobs-new-Zealand locumtenens.com aacap.org/aacap/custom/jobsource/jobsourcehome.aspx cacapea.org/en/career_opportunities_p809.html canadianuniversities.net/universities/psychiatrycareers.html careerjet.ca Canada Jobs dochafe.com/jobs/physician/psychiatry/psychiatrygeneral.html eluda.ca/child-psychiatrist-jobs eluda.ca/psychiatrist-jobs-in-Ontario, Canada gmedical.com/jobs healthcarehiring.ca/psychiatrist-jobs- imarmedical.com/psychiatry indeed.com/q-child-psychiatrist-jobs.html indeed.com/q-psychiatrist-canada-jobs.html jobiesjob.ca health learn4good.com learn how to become.org/psychiatrist locumtenens.com/psychiatry-careers locumtenens.com/psychiatry-jobs/international monster.com/jobs/q-psychiatry-jobs.aspx payscale.com/research/ca/job=psychiatrist payscale.com/research/us/job=psychiatrist practicelink.com/jobs/psychiatry/Canada psych-career.com working-in-canada.com workopolis.com/jobsearch/psychiatry-jobs salary.com/psychiatrist-salary.html Canada Mental Health Jobs Career/Canadian Mental Health Job Websites cmha.ca workinginmentalhealth.ca workinginmentalhealth.ca/forms/career.aspx workinginmentalhealth.ca/forms/listjobs.aspx addictionsandmentalhealth-ontario.ca/career-opportunities.html alberta.cmha.ca/get-involved/careers albertahealthservices.ats.hrsmart.com albertahealthservices.ca Careers Home Job Profiles Clinical Jobs aucklandhealthjobs.com Jobs Clinical Jobs Mental Health Jobs bcmhsus.ca/careers ca.indeed.com/Canadian-mental-health-association-jobs ca.indeed.com/Canadian-mental-health-jobs camite.ca/pages/employment_opportunities.aspx camite.ca/n/hospitals/careers_and/employment_opportunities camh.ca/en/hospitals/careers_and/volunteers/pages/default.aspx canadianuniversities.net/programs/mental_health-careers.html careerbeacon.com/corpprof/iwk careerbuilder.com/jobs-mental-health careerbuilder.com/jobs-mental-health-counselor careerjet.ca Canada Jobs. careers.fraser-health.ca/search-jobs.aspx. careers.room2growbc.com. careers.ucalgary.ca. careers.unitedhealthgroup.com. careers.vch.ca. careersinnursing.ca. careersin-psychology.org/start-a-mental-health-social-work-career. carleton.ca/psychology/wp content/./mental-health-counselor.pdf. cdha.nshealth.ca/careers. cfmhn.ca/careers. cihi.ca/en/about-cihi/careers. cmha.ca/get-involved/careers. cmha.ca/mental-health/find-help/employment. cmhkpr.ca/careers. cmhkpr.ca/careers. cmha-yr.on.ca/york-region-south-simcoe/mental-health-jobs. coastmentalhealth.com/careers. dmhs.ca/contact/job-opportunities. douglas.qc.ca/careers/jobs. eluda.ca/mental-health-jobs-in-brantford-on. eluda.ca/mental-health-jobs-in-calgary-ib. eluda.ca/mental-health-jobs-in-Ontario. en.horizon-nb.ca/careers-in-education.aspx. explorehealthcareers.org careers. fna.ca. fna.ca/about/work-with-us. gov.mb.ca. Selkirk Mental Health Centre. gov.pe.ca/jobs/posting/health/external. governmentjobs.com/jobs/10364112/mental-health-worker. hc-sc.gc.ca. Careers at Health Canada. healthcarejob.ca. healthycarriers.com/mental health counselor therapist. healthycarriers.com/psychiatric mental health RN. healthpay.ca/careers. hr.gov.nt.ca/employment. indeed.co.uk/mental-health-jobs-in-canada-water. indeed.com/q-mental-health-jobs.html. indeed.com/q-mental-health-ontario-ca-jobs.html. interiorhealth.ca/sites/careers. kaiserpermanente-jobs.org/career-area/behavioral-and-mental-health. kidsmentalhealth.ca news. Jobs and events. lambtonkent.cmha.ca/careers. lethbridge.cmha.ca/career-opportunities. lgmentalhealth.ca. lhsc.on.ca/careers/lhsc. mentalhealthamerica.net/career-center. mentalhealthcommission.ca/english/about/careers. mentalhealthcommission.ca/english/about/careers. mornoshepel.com/ca-n/careers. mpa-society.org/about-mpa/careers. niagararegion.ca/government/hr/careers/jobs.aspx. nih.nih.gov/about/careers/index.shtml. ontario.cmha.ca/get-involved. ontario.cmha.ca/get-involved/careers-at-cmha. ontarioshores.ca/join_our_team/employment_opportunities/. ottawa.cmha.ca/get-involved/career-opportunities. pathstonementalhealth.ca about. payscale.com/research/ca/job =mental_health_counselor. payscale.com/research/ca/job =mental_health_therapist. peel.cmha.ca/get-involved/careers-student-placements. phsa.ca/careers. providencehealthcare.org/careers. publichealth.org/careers/mental-health. recruiter.com/careers/mental-health. recruitingzite.com/csbsites/camh/careers.asp?lang=n. recruitingzite.com/csbsites/cameage/careers.asp?lang=n. rncareers.net candidate search jobs. simplyhired.ca/search, Q=company Canadian plus mental plus health. sm.cmha.ca/get-involved/employment. stmichaelshospital.com/careers/events.php. summitbehavioralhealth.com/about-us/careers. theroel.ca/careers. umc.rochester.edu/careers.aspx. usk.utoronto.ca/career/mental-health-studies.pdf. uwaterloo.ca/my-career/external-opportunities. vacareers.va.gov/mental-health. valleycares.com/about-valley/employment. viha.ca/careers. wicotodhb.health.nz/jobs-n-careers. waypointcenter.ca. workinginmentalhealth.ca/forms/career.aspx. workinginmentalhealth.ca/forms/listjobs.aspx. workapolis.com/community-mental-health-jobs/Ontario, Canada. workcopolis.com/job-search/mental-health-jobs/Ontario-Canada. wowjobs.ca/jobs-the+mental+health-jobs. wrha.mb.ca/aboriginal-health/workforce/careers-mental-health.php. Canada Counsellor Jobs Career. indeed.com/career-counselor. jobrapido.com/career-counselor jobs. careercc.org. careercycles.com. careersinpsychology.org/starting-a-career-in-counseling. careersinpsychology.org/start-your-career-counseling-career. counselorsjobs.jobsearchslc.com. explorehealthcareers.org. careerbuilder.ca. counseling.org. flexjobs.com/jobs/telecommuting-counselor-jobs. governmentjobs.com/jobs?keyword=counseling. healthycareers.com/counseling-social-services-jobs. verywell.com/career-counselor-2795645. verywell.com/what-is-counseling-psychology-2795648. jobconnection.aamft.org/jobs. psychologyjobs.com. psychologyjobs.com/counseling-jobs. summercampstaff.com. allpsychologycareers.com/career-as-a-counselor.html. allpsychologyschools.com. general counseling. bls.gov/mentalhealthcounselors-and-marriage.therapists.htm. bls.gov/school-and-career-counselors.htm. canadianbusiness.com/bestjobs/2014 psychologist. careerjet.ca. Canada Jobs. careerjoy.com. christiancareercenter.com. counselingcrossing.com. hiredjobs.com. jobs administrative. indeed.com/q-career-counselor-jobs.html. innerbody.com. careers. ncdia.org/aws/ncdia/pt/sp/home_page. payscale.com/research/ca/career_and_employment_counselor. payscale.com/research/ca/job=career_counselor. schools.com careers. simplyhired.com/search?army+career+counselor. simplyhired.com/search?career+counselor. workopolis.com/job-search/counseling-jobs/Ontario-Canada. workopolis.com/job-search/counselor-jobs/Canada. worldwidelearn.com Guide to college majors. wowjobs.ca. youth.gc.ca/eng/topics/career_planning/counseling.html. Canada School Counselor Jobs Career. indeed.com/career-counselor. ca.indeed.com/guidance-counselor-jobs. ca.indeed.com/school-counselor-jobs-in-Ontario. careercc.org. careersinpsychology.org/starting-a-career-as-a-school-counselor. careersinpsychology.org/starting-a-career-in-counseling. nouveau.ca. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/school_counselor. schoolcounselor.org. edjoin.org/home/job posting/834075. flexjobs.com/jobs/telecommuting-counselor-jobs. mastersincounseling.org/the-ultimate-guide-to. osca.ca. schoolcounselor.org/school-counselors-members/careers. sakanu.com/careers/school-counselor/jobs. sakanu.com/careers/school-counselor/jobs/Wyoming. verywell.com/how-to-become-a-counselor-2795636. job.outlook.careerplanner.com/counselors.cfm. money.usnews.com/careers/best-health-counselor/salary. money.usnews.com/careers/best-jobs/school-counselor. nouveau.ca/jobs/guidance-counselor. academicinvest.com/education-jobs/school-counselor Canada. academicinvest.com/how to become a school counselor. allpsychology-careers.com/career-as-a-counselor.html. allpsychologyschools.com General Counseling. bls.gov/school-and-career-counselors.htm. careerbuilder.com/jobs-counselor. careerbuilder.com/jobs-school-counselor. careerjet.ca Canada Jobs. careerjoy.com. counseling.org. counselingcrossing.com. indeed.com/jobs?school+counselor=start=70. indeed.com/q-guidance-counselor-jobs.html. innerbody.com Careers. learn4good.com. School Counselor Jobs. monster.com/jobs/q-guidance-counselor-jobs.aspx. ncdia.org/aws/ncdia/pt/sp/home_page. payscale.com/research/ca/job=guidance_counselor. worldwidelearn.com Guide to college majors. wowjobs.ca. Canada Therapist Jobs Career. ca.indeed.com/occupational-therapist-jobs. ca.indeed.com/physical-therapist-jobs. canada.recruit.net. careersinmusic.com/music-therapist. healthycareers.com. ptjobs.com, spastaff.com/jobs/massage-therapist, thebalance.com/occupational-therapist-526048, travelforce.com/respiratory-therapist-jobs, learningpath.org/articles/becoming_sports_therapist_job, academicinvest.com/how to become a massage therapist, academicinvest.com/how to become an occupational therapist, beyond.com/job/p-therapist-l-on-ca-jobs.html, canadianbusiness.com/lists-and-rankings/best-jobs/2014-full, caot.ca/career_listings.asp page ID =$1001, caot.ca/default.asp page ID =$48, careerjet.ca Canada Jobs, catererglobal.com/jobs/spa-therapist, ebshealthcare.com, indeed.com/q-marriage-family-therapist-jobs.html, indeed.com/q-speech-therapist-jobs.html, jobshark.com Home jobs in Canada, leadingspassoff-canada.com/about-us/careers-education, learn how to become.org/physical-therapist, leisureJobs.com/jobs/beauty-therapist, massagetherapycanada.com/jobs, monster.com/jobs/q-occupational-therapist-jobs.aspx, monster.com/jobs/q-therapist-jobs.aspx, naturalhealers.com Massage Therapy, Getting Started Guide, otjobs.com, overseasphysical-therapist.com/foreign-physical-therapy-career, payscale.com/research/ca/job=mental_health_therapist, payscale.com/research/ca/job=registered_massage_therapist, simplyhired.com/salaries-physical-therapist-jobs.html, snagajob.com/job-search/q-massage+therapist, sociologydegreeprograms.org/social-work-careers/play-therapist, therapybc.ca, therapybc.ca/job_search_results.php, workcopolis.com/job-search/occupational-therapist-jobs/Ontario, wowjobs.ca, Canada Psychology Teacher Professor Jobs Career, academicwork.ca, Canadian Association of University Teachers, ca.indeed.com/neuroscience-faculty-position-jobs, ca.indeed.com/psychology-professor-jobs, ecps.educ.ubc.ca, education.cu-portland.teaching-careers/psychology-teacher, chroniclevitae.com/jobs/position_types/1, dornsife.usc.edu/psyc/job-opportunities, jobs.lymoon.com/uae/psychology, academicwork.ca/n_search_results.asp, teachaway.com/teaching-jobs-abroad, timeshighereducation.com/unijobs/listings/Canada, verywell.com/school-psychology-careers-2795655, verywell.com/the-highest-paying-psychology-careers, jobs.goabroad.com/search/psychology, jobs.sciencecareers.org/jobs/faculty, apa.org, bls.gov/dot/postsecondary-teachers.htm, careerjet.ae United Arab Emirates Jobs, careerjet.ca Canada Jobs. careerjet.com USA Jobs. careerprofiles.info/psychology-careers.html. concordia.ca/hr/jobs/openings. cpa.ca/careers. cpa.ca/students/careers/careers in psychology. eluda.ca/psychology-assistant-jobs. eluda.ca/psychology-jobs-in-Ontario. geteducated.com/515 online teaching job openings. geteducated.com/online-teaching-jobs/positions-available. hiredjobs.com jobs faculty. indeed.co.uk/psychology-teacher-jobs. indeed.com/q-assistant-professor-educational-psychology-jobs.html. indeed.com/q-psychology-teaching-jobs.html. payscale.com/research/ca/job=clinical_psychologist. payscale.com/research/us/job=psychology_teacher, _ psycareers.com/jobseeker/search. workcopolis.com/jobsearch/psychology-jobs/Ontario-Canada. workcopolis.com/jobsearch/psychology-teaching-jobs. wowjobs.ca. salary.com/professor-psychology-salary.html. Canada Mental Health Nurse Jobs Career. britishexpats.com/forum/canada-56/mental-health-nursing-canada-bc. ca.indeed.com/mental-health-nurse-jobs. ca.indeed.com/mental-health-nurse-jobs-in-Toronto, canadanursing-jobs.com/id-5-state-ontario-job-positions.html. hc-sc.gc.ca. jobs.nurse.com/jobs/psychiatric. National Careers Service.direct.gov.uk/advice/planning/job. albertacanada.com/opportunity/working/hc-nurses. crpnbc.ca/news-notices/job-opportunities. healthcares.nhs.uk/nursing/mental health nurse. healthycareers.com/nursing-jobs-in-canada/psychiatric. healthycareers.com/psychiatry-mental-health-jobs. prospects.ac.uk/job-profiles/mental-health-nurse. pulsejobs.com/mental-health-nursing-jobs. indeed.com/mental-health-nurse-jobs. jobs.career1.com.au/q-mental-health-nurse-jobs.aspx. indeed.com/mental-health-nurse-jobs. ontario.cmh.ca/get-involved/careers-at-cmh. nurse.com. workinginmentalhealth.ca/forms/career.aspx. workinginmentalhealth.ca/forms/listjobs.aspx. camh.ca/en/hospitals/careers_and_volunteers/employment. careerbuilder.co.uk/jobs/keywords/mental-health-nurses. careerbuilder.com/jobs-mental-health-nurse. careerbuilder.com/jobs-mental-health-nurse-in-ca. careerjet.ca Canada Jobs. cmha.ca. cmha.ca/get-involved/careers. csc-sc.gc.ca/careers/0030001-1301-eng.shtml. eluda.ca/mental-health-nurse-jobs-in-Ontario. forces.ca/en/job/nursing officer-53. healthcarejob.ca healthstaffrecruitment.com.au/nursing-jobs-Canada. healthycanadians.gc.ca/health/nurses-infirmiers/indexing.php. indeed.co.uk/mental-health-nurse-jobs. indeed.co.uk/registered-mental-health-nurse-jobs-in-Canada-water. indeed.com/forum/job/nurse-rn/immigrating-Canada/T138014. indeed.com/q-psychiatric-mental-health-nurse-jobs.html. innerbody.com careers. monster.com/jobs/q-mental-health-nurse-jobs.aspx. windsorcareers.com. workingin-canada.com. healthcare/medical, nursing. workopolis.com/job search/mental-health-jobs/Ontario-Canada. workopolis.com/job search/school-nurse-jobs/Ontario-Canada. Canadian sports psychology job websites. appliedsportspsych.org. apa47.org. athleticinsight.com. cpa.ca/convention. en.cspa-acps.ca. fepsac.org. humankinetics.com/jsep/journalabout.cfm. humankinetics.com/tsp/journalabout.cfm. ijsp-online.com. issbonline.org. meyr-sports.com. verlag_english/start.cfm. nasbspa.org. psychology.org.au/units/colleges/sport. scaps.org. sciencedirect.com/science/journals/1469092. tandf.co.uk/journals/tf/10413200.html. Chapter 2. Canadian Social Work Psychology Jobs. Canadian Counsellor and Psychologist Associations by Province. cpa.ca. oamft.on.ca, Ontario Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, OMFET, Canada, ca. caccb.ca, Canadian Addiction Counsellors Certification Board, CACIB Canada, ca. capi.org, Canadian Association for Pastoral Practice and Education, CAP, Canada, ca. cagc-accg.ca, Canadian Association of Genetic Counsellors, CAG, Canada, ca. ccacc.ca, Canadian Counselling Association, CCA. Counselling and Education, OS. Psychologists Association.ab.ca, Psychologists Association of Alberta. Psychologists.bc.ca, British Columbia Psychological Association, BCA. mps.mb.ca, Manitoba Psychological Society. nfpsych.com, Association of Newfoundland Psychologists, ANP. apns.ca, Association of Psychologists of Nova Scotia. psych.on.ca, Ontario Psychological Association. ordrepsy.qc.ca, Ordre des psychologues du Québec. Canada Psychology Job Websites 1. cpa.ca/careers. cpa.ca, Canadian Psychological Association. cpa-apc.org, Canadian Psychiatry. academicinvest.com/arts-careers/psychology-careers. allpsychologycareers.com. allpsychologycareers.com/psychology-career-salaries.html. apa.org. Career Development Career Guides. apa.org, American Psychological Association. apa.org/careers/index.aspx. bc-counselors.org, BC Association of Clinical Counselors. bps.org.uk, the British Psychological Society. ca.indeed.com/psychologist-canada-jobs. ca.indeed.com/psychology-jobs. camh.net, mental health. camh.net/Clark-Epage, Institute of Psychiatry. can-acn.org, Canadian Association for Neuroscience. careerjet.ca, Canada Jobs. careerprofiles.info/psychology-careers.html. careers.yourq.ca/my-degree/psychology. careersinpsychology.org. careersinpsychology.org/psychology-careers. carleton.ca/psychology/careers/career-options. ccpa-accp.ca, Canadian Counselling and Psychotherapy Association. ccppp.ca, the Canadian Council of Professional Psychology Programs. chmonline.ca. cihr-irsc.gc.ca/e/27982.html, mental health in the workplace, National Mental Health Week. cjsonline.ca, the Canadian Journal of Sociology Online. cmha.bc.ca. cmha.ca, 800-857-6213, Canadian Mental Health Association. cmhons.org, Nova Scotia. coach.ca. counsellingmen.com, Counseling for Men, Toronto. cpa.ca, Canadian Psychological Association. cpa.ca, Canadian Psychological Association. cpa.ca, Canadian Psychological Association. cpa.ca, Psychological Association. cpa.ca/history/his2.html, History of Psychology. cpa.ca/students/career/careers in psychology. cpa-apc.org, Canadian Psychiatry. cpa-apc.org, Psychiatry. cpamedical.org, Psychiatry. cpca-rpc.ca, Canadian Professional Counselors Association. cprf.ca, Canadian Psychiatric Research Foundation. xiscarriers.ca/research and development psychologist. ementalhealth.ca, Mental Health Resources for Ottawa Carleton, Ontario. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Ontario_mental_health_act. findyOurbalance.ca. forensic-psychiatry.ca. forum.psychlinks.ca. greatcanadianpsych.ca. introspect.ca, Tools for Personal Development. justbeuel.com, Vancouver, BC, and Toronto, on. Learn how to become.org/psychologist/clinical-psychologist. mentalhealthroundtable.ca. mentalhealthworks.ca, Workplace Mental Health Training. miaw.ca, Mental Illness Awareness Week. mitra.com, Medical Software. nationalcarrierservice.direct.government.uk/psychologist.aspx. psyccareers.com. psych.mun.ca. psychclassics.yourq.ca. psychclassics.yourq.ca/topic.htm. psychlinks.ca. psychlinks.ca. psychologicalscience.org, Association for Psychological Sciences. psychologists.bc.ca, BC Psychological Association. psychology.org/careers. psychology-canada.ca/careers-in-psychology. psychology-canada.ca/careers-in-psychology-Canada. psychologycareercenter.org. psychologycareercenter.org/job-search.html. psychologydegrainline.net/careers. psychologychoolguide.net/psychology-careers. psychologytoday.com/basics/career. psychonomic.org, Psychonomic Society. selfhelpconnection.ca. socialpsychology.org/career.htm. stresscanada.org. suicideinfo.ca. verywell.com/psychology-careers-40144473. workopolis.com/job-search/psychology-jobs. workopolis.com/job-search/psychology-jobs/Ontario-Canada. wowjobs.ca. yourq.ca/department/psych/orgs. academicinvest.com/arts-careers/criminology-careers. academicinvest.com/arts-careers/psychology-careers. albertahealthservices.ats.hrsmart.com. all-about-forensic-psychology-career. allydog.com/psychology-jobs.php. allydog.com/psychology-jobs/clinical-psychologist.php. allpsychologycareers.com. allpsychologycareers.com/psychology-career-salaries.html. americankinesiology.org/careers-in-kinesiology. apa.org/careers/index.aspx. apodivisions.org/.careers/military psychology/index.aspx. apadivisions.org/division-41/about/jobs. bestmastersinpsychology.com/careers. bestpsychology-degrees.com/25-most-lucrative-careers-in-psychology. bls.gov/oh/life-physical-and-social-science/psychologists.htm. bps.org.uk/careers. ca.indeed.com/clinical-psychologist-jobs. ca.indeed.com/psychology-jobs. canadianbusiness.com/best-jobs/2014 psychologist. careerarc.com/job-search/psychology-in-calgary-ub-canada.html. careerbuilder.com/jobs-psychology. careerjet.ca Canada Jobs. careerjet.com USA Jobs. careerjet.sg/psychology-jobs.html. careeroverview.com/psychology-careers.html. careerprofiles.info/psychology-careers.html. careers24.com/jobs/lc-gauteng/kw-psychology. careers24.com/jobs/lc-south-africa/kw-psychologist. careersinpsychology.org/psychology-careers. chemaceta.edu/programs/psychology/careers.html. com/careers/masters.htm. com/careers/websites.htm. cosmopolitan.com/careers/a33028/psychology-degree-jobs-career. cpa.ca/students/career. cpa.ca/students/careers/careers in psychology. criminaljustice.usa.com/forensic-psychology. csc-scc.gc.ca/careers/0030001-1302-eng.shtml. csiscarriers.ca/research and development psychologist. csiscarriers.ca/available-jobs. csiscarriers.ca/available-jobs/4. ecopsych.com/2005organjobs.html. ejobs.org. eluda.ca/clinical-psychologist-jobs-in-toronto-on. eluda.ca/psychology-assistant-jobs. eluda.ca/psychology-jobs-in-Toronto-on. expatforum.com/expats/canada.canada/99773-psychology-jobs.html. glassdoor.ca jobs. glassdoor.com jobs. hiredjobs.com jobs faculty. icbse.com/careers/careers-in-psychology. indeed.co.za/psychologist-jobs. indeed.com.ph/psychology-fresh-graduate-jobs. indeed.com.sg/diploma-psychology-jobs. indeed.com/q-applied-psychology-jobs.html. indeed.com/q-masters-psychology-jobs.html. jobbank.gc.ca Home Education Program Search. jobs.ac.uk/jobs/psychology. learn.org/articles/educational_psychology_careers_your_questions. learningpath.org/articles/psychology_assistant_careers_job. learnpsychology.org. looksharp.com/s/psychology-entry-level-jobs/alberta-2. makeafuture.ca/careers/teachers/psychologist. monster.com. mygraduateschool.wordpress.com/2010/07/15/what-kinds-of. National Careers Service.direct.gov.uk/advice/planning/job. oneida-e1job.com/majors/psychology. onlinepsychology-degree.info/paying-jobs-field psychology. onlinepsychologydegrees.com/psychology-careers. payscale.com/research/ca/job=clinical_psychologist. payscale.com/research/ca/job=psychologist. psyccareers.com. psyccareers.com/jobseeker/search. psych.utoronto.ca. psychdegrees.org/careers. psychologicalscience.org/employment. psychologists.bc.ca/content/careers-psychology. psychologists.bc.ca/jobs. psychology.ca/s2.lehigh.edu/content/careers-psychology-majors. psychology.org.au Psych Student HQ Careers in Psychology. psychology.org/careers. psychology.stanford.edu/jobs. psychology.ca/careers-in-psychology. psychology.ca/psychologist-job-postings. psychologycareercenter.org. psychologycareercenter.org/job-search.html. psychology-careers.com/cognitive-psychologist. psychology-careers.com/environmental-psychologist. psychologyjobs.com/clinical-psychology-jobs. psychology-major-tips.com/psychology-job-opportunities.html. psychologychoolguide.net/psychology-careers. psychologychoolguide.net/psychology-careers/criminal. psychologytoday.com/basics/career. psych-recruitment.com. psychexchange.com.au/jobsearch.aspx. pulsejobs.com/psychological-therapies. simplyhired.com/salaries-k-psychologist-jobs.html. siop.org/jobnet. sites.google.com/site/associated-degree. socialpsychology.org/career.htm. sportsnetworker.com/2012/11/07/jobs-in-sports-psychology. thebalance.com/psychologist-5266059. timeshighereducation.com/unijobs/listings/Canada. topuniversities.com careers advice. uni.edu/walsh/linda1.html. utm.utoronto.ca home career planning careers by major. verywell.com/cool-psychology-jobs-2794938. verywell.com/the-9-highest-paying-psychology-careers. workinginmentalhealth.ca/forms/listjobs.aspx. workopolis.com/job-search/psychology-jobs. workopolis.com/job-search/psychology-jobs/Ontario-Canada. worldwidelearn.com guide to college majors. wowjobs.ca/browsers ults.aspx $q psychologist $s=r$l=. wowjobs.ca/browsers ults.aspx $q psychology $s=r$l=. Canada Psychology job websites too. careers.urq.ca/my-degree/psychology. futuristudents.urq.ca/program/psychology, addiction counselor, bereavement counselor, child life specialist, clinical psychologist, events coordinator, industrial psychologist, marriage and family therapist, mental health worker, neurologist, occupational therapist, office administrator, retirement counselor, youth counselor. cpa.ca, Canadian Psychological Association. psych.on.ca, Ontario Psychological Association. ccacc.ca, Canadian Counselling and Psychotherapy Association. oaceec.org, Ontario Association of Child and Youth Counsellors. oaccpp.ca, Ontario Association of Consultants, Counsellors, Psychometrists, and Psychotherapists. ccsa.ca, Canadian Centre on Substance Abuse. Canada Mental Health Psych Counselling Therapy job websites. ca.indeed.com/Canadian-mental-health-association-jobs. ca.indeed.com/clinical-psychologist-jobs. ca.indeed.com/counseling-jobs. ca.indeed.com/counselor-jobs. ca.indeed.com/mental-health-jobs-in-Alberta. ca.indeed.com/occupational-therapist-jobs. ca.indeed.com/psychiatrist-jobs. ca.indeed.com/psychiatry-jobs-in-Ontario. ca.indeed.com/psychology-jobs. ca.indeed.com/therapy-jobs. ca.jobs.rapido.com/psychiatrist-jobs-in-Canada. counsellingcrossing.com. canada.recruit.net jobs. canada.workcircle.com/jobs/Canada/psychiatry. canamrecruiting.force.com/careers. careersinpsychology.org/psychology-careers. careersinpsychology.org/start-a-mental-health-social-work-career. careersinpsychology.org/starting-a-career-in-counseling. careersinpsychology.org/start-your-career-counseling-career. counseling.org/careers/ACA-career-center. canadajobs.com. hc-sc.gc.ca. Careers at Health Canada. medical.careers.global/jobs in occupational therapy. careerbuilder.ca. cmha.ca/mental-health/find-help/employment. counseling.org. xiscarriers.ca/research and development psychologist. flexjobs.com/jobs/telecommuting-counselor-jobs. healthycareers.com/counseling-and-social-services-jobs. healthycareers.com/mental-health-counselor-therapist. healthycareers.com/psychiatry-mental-health-jobs. healthycareers.com/psychiatry-mental-health-jobs. healthycareers.com/respiratory-therapy-jobs-in-Canada. healthycareers.com/therapy-jobs-in-Canada. iHireMentalHealth.com. iHireTherapy.com. Monster.com. NystromCounseling.com/careers. PhysicalTherapist.com/physical-therapy-jobs. PracticeLink.com/jobs/physician/psychiatry. PracticeLink.com/jobs/psychiatry/Canada. Prospects.ac.uk/job-profiles/mental-health-nurse. PsychologyToday.com/basics/career. rancp.org/publications/jobs-in-psychiatry. siop.org/jobnet. socialpsychology.org/career.hdm. thebalance.com/mental-health-careers-5256440. thebalance.com/occupational-therapist-5266048. universitycounselingjobs.com. verywell.com/cool-psychology-jobs-2794938. verywell.com/psychiatrist-career-overview-2795641. psychiatry.med.ualberta.ca/en/careers.aspx. psychologyjobs.com/about. psychologyjobs.com/counseling-jobs. toronto.cmh.ca/about-us/contact-us/careers. workinginmentalhealth.ca. workinginmentalhealth.ca/forms/career.aspx. aacap.org/aacap/custom/jobsource/jobsourcehome.aspx. academicinvest.com/how to become a massage therapist. academicinvest.com/arts-careers/psychology-careers. allydog.com/psychology-jobs.php. allpsychologycareers.com. allpsychologycareers.com/career-as-a-counselor.html. allpsychologycareers.com/psychology-career-salaries.html. allpsychologyschools.com. general counseling. oda.org/education-careers/considering-ot-careers/joboutlook.aspx. apa.org/careers/index.aspx. apta.org for prospective students. backdoorjobs.com/outdoor.html. bestpsychology-degrees.com/25-most-lucrative-careers-in-psychology. bls.gov/school-and-career-counselors.htm. camite.ca/careers-careers-volunteers/employment-opportunities. canadajobs.com. canadianbusiness.com/bestjobs/2014 psychologist. canadianuniversities.net/programs/psychiatry-careers.html. caot.ca/career-listings.asp $page ID =$1001. caot.ca/default.asp $page ID =$48. careerbuilder.com. careerbuilder.com/jobs-psychology. careerjet.ca. careerjoy.com. careeroverview.com/psychology-careers.html. careerprofiles.info/psychology-careers.html. careers.org/Canada/Ontario. christiancareercenter.com/jobs, cmha.ca/get-involved/careers, coastmentalhealth.com/careers, comphealth.com/therapy/occupational-therapist, counseling-crossing.com/lc-canada-jobs.html, cpa.ca/students/career, cpa.ca/students/careers in psychology, dsh.ca.gov/jobs/psychiatry_jobs.aspx, ejobs.org, eluda.ca/clinical-psychologist-jobs-in-toronto-on, eluda.ca/family-services-counseling-jobs-in-Ontario, eluda.ca/jobs-at-bc-mental-health-addiction-services, eluda.ca/psychiatrist-jobs-in-Alberta, eluda.ca/psychiatrist-jobs-in-Toronto-on, eluda.ca/psychology-jobs-in-Toronto-on, eluda.ca/radiation-therapy-jobs, eluda.ca/school-counseling-jobs-in-Alberta, glassdoor.com jobs mental health therapist, hcldoctors.com/psychiatry-jobs, healthcarehiring.ca/psychiatrist-jobs-, healthcarejob.ca, healthcareworkersalary.com/physician/psychiatrist-salary, hiredjobs.com jobs administrative, hiredjobs.com jobs faculty, imarmedical.com/psychiatry, indeed.co.uk/beauty-therapist-jobs-in-Canada-water, indeed.com/jobs, indeed.com/q-applied-psychology-jobs.html, indeed.com/q-child-psychiatrist-jobs.html, indeed.com/q-counseling-center-jobs.html, indeed.com/q-counseling-l-ontario, ca-jobs.html, indeed.com/q-mental-health-jobs.html, indeed.com/q-occupational-therapist-jobs.html, indeed.com/q-psychiatrist-canada-jobs.html, indeed.com/q-psychology-jobs.html, indeed.com/q-radiation-therapist-jobs.html, innerbody.com careers, jobbank.gc.ca, jobiesjob.ca health occupational therapist, jobserve.com home jobs in Canada, jobshark.com home jobs in Canada, leadingspassoffcanada.com/about-us/careers-education, learnhowtobecome.org/physical-therapist, learnhowtobecome.org/psychiatrist, locumtenens.com/psychiatry-careers, locumtenens.com/psychiatry-jobs/international, massageheightscarer.com, massagejobs.com, massagetherapycanada.com/jobs, mentalhealthamerica.net/career-center, mentalhealthcommission.ca/english/about/careers, monster.ca/jobs/q-family-counselor-jobs.aspx, monster.com/jobs/q-occupational-therapist-jobs.aspx, mountroyal.ca/programs-courses/continuing education/massage/job posting, nomore-dbts.org/careers.html, overseasphysicaltherapist.com/foreign-physical-therapy-career, payscale.com/research/ca/career_and_employment_counselor, payscale.com/research/ca/job=clinical_psychologist. payscale.com/research/ca/job =employment_counselor. payscale.com/research/ca/job =mental_health_counselor. payscale.com/research/ca/job =mental_health_therapist. payscale.com/research/ca/job =psychiatrist. payscale.com/research/ca/job psychologist. payscale.com/research/ca/job registered_massage_therapist. payscale.com/research/ca/job respiratory_therapist. physicaltherapy_crossing.com/jobs/lc-canada-jobs.html. psycareers.com. psycareers.com/jobseeker/search. psychology.org/careers. psychology.ca/careers-in-psychology. psychology.ca/psychologist-job-postings. psychologycareercenter.org. ptjobs.com. recruitingsites.com/csb-sites/careers.asp?lang=n. simplyhired.com. simplyhired.com/search?q=psychiatry+openings. therapybc.ca/job_search_results.php. therapyjobs.com. theraviv.com/therapy/career-counseling-ottawa. topcounselingschools.org/the-highest-paying-counseling-jobs. umanitoba.ca/students/counseling/spotlights/counseling.html. vacareers.va.gov/careers/mental-health/index.asp. wikihow.com/choose-the-right-mental-health-career-for-u. working-canada.com. healthcare/medical, health. workapolis.com/job-search/.therapist-jobs/Ontario, Canada. workcopolis.com/job-search/counseling-jobs/Ontario-Canada. workcopolis.com/job-search/mental-health-jobs/Ontario-Canada. workcopolis.com/job-search/occupational-therapy-jobs/Ontario-Canada. workcopolis.com/job-search/psychiatric-nurse-jobs. workcopolis.com/job-search/psychiatry-jobs. workcopolis.com/job-search/psychology-jobs. workcopolis.com/job-search/psychology-jobs/Ontario-Canada. wowjobs.ca/browsers/ults=counselor&s=r&l=. wowjobs.ca/browsers/ults.asp=massage+sign-therapist&s=r&l=. wowjobs.ca/browsers/ults.asp=occupational+sign-therapist&s=r&l=. wowjobs.ca/browsers/ults.asp=psychologist&s=r&l=. wowjobs.ca/browsers/ults.asp=psychology&s=r&l=. wowjobs.ca/careers-counseling-jobs-in-Vancouver+sign-BC. phac.sm/mhp-psm/index-eng.php, the Mental Health Promotion Unit. Canadian Help/Assistance/Social Service websites. Try calling 211 on your phone, which is run by unitedway.org. 211.ca, 2-1-1 in Canada. informcanada.ca, inform, National Information and Referral Organization. Canadian Social Work Jobs / Canadian Social Worker Career. Socialworker.com. swatcanada.ca, the social service field. CASW-ACTS.ca, Canadian Association of Social Workers. swatjobs.com, Social Worker Action Team. careerjet.ca/disability-management-jobs.html, disability management jobs. socialwork.utoronto.ca. socialservices.jobshark.com/toronto's-ocel-services.cfm. sscs.humbersea.on.ca, the School of Social and Community Services. gprc.ab.ca/departments/hs/hsjobop.htm. diversityworking.com/canada/career/government_and_government_jobs/social_worker.html. diversityworking.com/canada/career/education/counselors/counselor.html. bbsc.ca, Big Brothers and Sisters of Canada. casw-acts.ca, Canadian Association of Social Workers. ccic.ca, Canadian Council for International Cooperation. cdnhomecare.on.ca, Canadian Home Care Association. cen-rce.org, Canadian Environmental Network. cmha.ca, 800-857-6213, Canadian Mental Health Association. cmhons.org, Nova Scotia. cmhc.ca, Housing for Disabled People. cpa.ca, Canadian Psychological Association. frp.ca, Family Resource Programs Canada. Great Canadian Psych.ca. issc-ssic.ca, International Social Service Canada. Listening.net, Tomatis Method, Canada. opti-mum.com, Childcare, Nanny. swatjobs.com, Social Worker Action Team. yourq.ca/department/psych/orgs. Canadian Mental Health Association. 8 King Street East. Number 810. Toronto, on M5C1B5. 416-484-7750. Fax, 416-484-4617. National at cmha.ca. cmha.ca. Centre for Addictions and Mental Health Foundation, CAMH. Formerly the Clark Institute of Psychiatry Foundation. 250 College Street. Ground floor. Toronto, on M5T1R8. 416-979-6909. Fax, 416-979-6910. Foundation at camh.net. camh.net. Canadian Home Care / Personal Support Worker. personalsupportworker.ca. pswjobs.com, Ontario, Canada. articles-based.com/careers-articles/psw-articles-start-your-new-career-82786.html, Ontario. prohome.ca/jobs.asp, Toronto. loyalistcollege.com/programs-and-courses/full-time-programs/personal-support-worker. onip.ca/article/8. niagaracollege.ca, Personal Support Worker, Niagara College. homecarejobs.ca/helping-careers/personal_support_work.html. ctsccc.com, CTS Canadian Career College. indeed.ca/personal-support-worker-jobs. loyalistc.on.ca/learn/programs/pswp.html. georgebrown.ca, George Brown College, Personal Support Worker course is a pathway to practical nursing program. Canadian Resident Care Aide/Resident Care Assistant/Resident Care Worker. Wherever lots of seniors live, there are jobs for resident care technicians. trade-schools.Canadian-health-care-academy/resident-care-asp. careerjet.ca/resident-care-aid-jobs/British-Columbia-3086.html, resident care aid jobs in British Columbia. qatar.bc.ca/resident care, or rewarding career choice, healthcare assistant program. hollandcollege.com/admissions/full_time_program/resident_care_worker, resident care worker, full-time programs, Holland College, Prince Edward Island, Canada. residentcareaid.ca, resident care aid training in British Columbia. langleycollege.com, Langley Resident Care Attendant Certificate, a full-time program divided between classes and clinical in-home support and complex care facilities. residentcareaid.com, Resident Care Aid Program. Pacific Coast Community College is a private school located in Vancouver, British Columbia, and specializes in the training of resident care aides and licensed practical nurses. Canadian Social Worker. OASW.org, Ontario Association of Social Workers, CASSW-ACESS.ca, Canadian Association of Schools of Social Work, CASW-ACTS.ca, Canadian Association of Social Workers, OCSWSSW.org, Ontario College of Social Workers and Social Service Workers, RIFSSO.ca, Regroupement des Intervenants et Intervenants francophones en santé, ETN Services Sociaux de l'Ontario, RIFSO.